Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:24 p.m., June 29, 2021, Tuesday. And let's just say the fireworks weren't kicking in today. They are definitely waiting for the weekend. So make sure you subscribe if you're new, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. I appreciate that. Hope you're all well. Did well today on a slow, choppy, not much happening kind of day. You can kind of see it here, kind of flushed down, then pulled back up. Not much in the SPY, up a buck. Or up a point, I should say, 27 on the NASDAQ and up 9 on the Dow Industrial. It's really just nothing going on. Fortunately for my day, I had a pretty good one. It was okay. I mean, it could have been better. It could have been worse. I avoided some stuff. Definitely avoided at the end of the day. I think I took one quick trade. For the most part, I kept my hands in my pockets, did other things, was walking away knowing that I focused on other things. Let's just say that, because the markets weren't really setting up anything for me to risk any money on it. Plus, news was really quiet, and I just didn't pull the trigger on stuff. I could have been in this MRIN. I'll explain that in a second. But I started my day with AMC. I just thought it would get this monster move through 60, and it happened after I got out for a loss. And then CERE was a monster stock today, up 150%, and it's up to 31.50 right now. I tried taking a break of 21. It didn't go, and then it pulled back, and then it went, and of course it didn't look back after that. So that was a big miss. That was unfortunate because I really liked that one. I just got it. It seems like I'm getting one step too early. I talk about secondary moves and considering taking the secondary or the third moves. And it just seems like if it's not the second, it's the third. If it's not the first, it's the second. If it's not the second, it's the third. Or it's not the third, it's the fourth. It just seems like it's going to go. My idea is right. It just doesn't always go when I think it should. DBGI was a quick in and out. Didn't work for me. NEO was a last hour, kind of a news story, but it didn't really go. But it did because it was through the whole number here, through 50. Flushed down, didn't really get there. It was like only down to like 92, but just wasn't moving. And I was like, this stock might not go anywhere. It ended up going up 34 cents. So there is that. So those are my losers for the day. Workhorse was a quick news event, didn't go. It was call sweeps and like the same news story that keeps getting floated around with Workhorse and electronic vehicles for the postal service and whatnot. Tesla was a quick news event. WIN was a news event. WW was a news event. I didn't fully take advantage of this pop. I actually got in at 36.08. It whipped down, got out, and then ran up to 37 something. So that was a kind of a miss. That was probably the best news trade of the day. And only trade 1.5 million on the day. Most of those shares were at the news time. So this just shows you what news can do if you're in it. BKD. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. Let's just go on. MRIN. Probably, this stock's been in play since, I guess, the 21st, 23rd of June. And, I mean, it's up another 112%. This stock is insane. We're talking like a dollar stock that's now trading at $16, but did get up to $18.82. I could have whistled with this one. I could have played around and probably won or lost, won, whatever. I just said, it's not worth it. I'll just watch this thing keep going. If it does, I'll work on my FOMO skills. And I didn't have any FOMO on it. I mean, yes, I did trade it a couple times. I traded it small because I saw rug pull. Look at this rug pull. I missed the high-low candle in this 5-minute was 1882 down to 1660. So that's a 2-point rug pull on that 5-minute candle. Just not worth it. Just not worth it. 346 million traded. I know you guys probably did. And if you did, I hope you did well. Coin. I had some news and I got in on the news. I don't remember what time that was at. It wasn't a big mover, but it was enough to give me 100 shares. Actually, it should have been much bigger. I got $34, but my first sales were I was 100 shares. My first sale was for 70 cents. And then it kind of flushed down. Oh, my market order. I got out because it kind of dropped off, and I got out on a market order, and it didn't fill, and then it filled later. So I got a bad fill. That was my first real, not mistake, but frustrating moment with Tradestation in a while. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was still enough to make it annoying. RCL was a news event on this move here. It was a pop on, I guess they're allowed to set sail again through the CDC. I don't know. AUUD was another big player. It's been a big player for the past couple weeks, up to 9:30 today, and I did get in a little bit of action on this one before the halt, but then I got out before the halt, and then it ran, so I missed out on some of that. MRNA, big player today, again, all-time highs. I got on, there was some news that came out about mRNA, so I jumped in, jumped out, 100 shares, quick $61. The news was later in the day, but this action was based on emergency use of their vaccine in India, which is obviously the biggest country in the world, and they need help. So that was a big defining moment from mRNA for sure. Get their vaccine over there, help those people out, and hopefully we can push through this COVID crisis. Anyway, ORPH was a quick pop early in the morning, and I just kind of jumped in. This morning I was trading really well. A lot of these trades did happen in the morning. I was just feeling it. I was just like, I'm in, I'm out. I saw the price action. I got in, get out. There was a little bit of scalpiness going on. I wasn't looking for the bigger move. The CSIQ though had a potential for a bigger move, and I got in at the 47.50, I think it was, whatever the high of this candle was, I think. No, 47.50, and took it up to 47.92, got my piece, walked out. But it was a whippy trader too. This thing got spready at times, and so be it. So I had a mix of trades, I had a mix of news, a couple mistakes. I would say this AMC was the only real mistake. The CERE, I just timed it wrong. I had the right idea, but just timed it wrong. And 187, 188 for the day, pretty much. On a day like today, before July 4th, I'll take it. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to do similar action, kind of sit back, no FOMO if a news event shows up. But the news got to be a little bit questionable this week because they're not getting as much follow through, so you got to be careful with that. So there's a whole dilemma of information. And if we get a couple stocks moving tomorrow, I'll make the trades. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Make sure you subscribe for new, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Check out the news video I did the other day. It's pretty cool. Some good trades in there, and I will continue to make those for July. And then we'll have a July video, the installment video. All right, you guys have a good night.